Day 10, Saturday. So, below a moon that does not shine. I would say that's something to do with a tomb, so I guess we need to get to the catacombs. Let's explore. First things first, we always explore. Let's get the catacombs. A moon that does not shine. Well, there are a lot of moons carved in tombstones, so I guess that would be a clue. No mark upon my shrine, so there is a tomb that has nothing on it. In the dark, but not alone. My neighbor bears a cross of stone is a cross. Well, lots of crosses here. So we're looking for two tombs. Oh, yeah. So that's... But this does bear a mark of 1511. So is that really the one? Well, the neighbor does have a cross. I don't see another one. Oh yeah, that below a moon that does not shine. So the tomb above it has a moon. This has no markings whatsoever, and the neighbor does have a marking of 1755 and a cross. So I guess that's the one. I find the blank tombstone without too much trouble. But there is nothing else here. Feeling foolish, I begin to make my way back to the surface, when suddenly I see it tucked away in a natural crack in the rock wall. A stone totem. This is what I came for. Isn't that the symbol of strength? That's a symbol of strength, right? So I guess that's a good one. They don't all fit here. You're a mask. Where should I put you? Maybe here? Here, all alone? I would really like to see if this helps plants. So maybe I'll put it close to see if it helps the plant. Maybe put it here and the plant here. See if it helps. Jupiter! Don't throw away those plants. He really likes doing mischievous things. I love that. So good, Jupiter. Catherine Walpole. I have traveled a long way searching for an eye of the forest. I have read stories of the Dryer of old who would hunt in partnership with an eagle, seeing what they see, soaring on the wind. I intend to rekindle this lost custom. Perhaps you know something about it. So that's the Eye of Cernunnos. So Eye of Cernunnos is probably looking through, like in Game of Thrones, that the children see stuff through their wolves. Here is the Eye of Cernunnos. Known as the Eyes of the Forest, these ancient artifacts enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. It is alleged that Cernunnos himself wielded an eye. Eyes of Cernunnos are hard to come by. They are powerful and should not be used carelessly. So I would guess it's really, really good. Let's see. They don't show what it looks like, but what if I say, from the voice of Cernunnos, does he have something that resembles the eyes? He does have this stuff. Could it be? So it's a green gemstone. Green gemstones are mantics, so they have a mantic field, and that means that they are of the mind. They're good, sense of touch, rough. It has a pleasant scent that reminds me of the forest. And nothing to remark here. I would believe that this could be the eyes, because it's like a crystal ball, right? So through a crystal ball you see stuff. So probably you see into the forest and you smell through the forest, like the birds and the animals and everything. Using the index in the book, I can find a sketch of Cernunnos holding an item that looks very similar to this one. The jade gemstone, a stone of nature, hints at the connection to the natural world. Alright, more pages for the book. We helped another person, didn't we? David Sheffer again. Hello, David. I was expecting to talk with Verona Green this morning, but she wasn't at home. Unusual for her. I hope she's okay. I hope so too, Dave. If you can spare the time, we'd appreciate your help. There is something unusual in our house. You can't miss us. We're the only detached house on Ruskin. Warmest regard, Mrs. R. Brim. Alright. The only detached house on Ruskin. So it's gonna be Ruskin Street, I bet. Ruskin Street. Where is it? There it is. And it's the only detached house, so this one, I bet. Or this one. No, this is a lot of houses, I think, so this one. Yes. I am greeted by a tired-looking middle-aged woman who immediately offers me tea. I gracefully accept and join the social ritual before we meander towards the point of my visit. She leads me up the stairs and into the attic. A single small window does little to dispel the gloom, but our eyes slowly adjust. Then we hear the voices. At first I think it's the house creaking in the wind, soft, murmuring groans that seem to come from the walls themselves, but then I start to feel as though a conversation is happening, too quiet to make any sense of. I think that calls for a sound amplifier, and that is the hearing charm. With the hearing charm, I suddenly find myself able to pick up every small sound without difficulty. The whispered voices become clearer, and my heart beats faster as I hear what they are saying. They are discussing a section of the wall where some of the bricks are loose. Carefully I pull them away to reveal a small cavity. Inside, to my horror, is a human skull, its dark eyes staring lifelessly back at me. At the insistence of the voices, I reach inside the cavity and my hand closes around an unusual looking item. Immediately the voices fall silent, and my heightened senses are left with the whooshing drumbeat of the blood being pumped around my body. This is interesting. Greenville Pierce. My father's sword has a space in the hilt where his shimmer should go, but he sold it to buy whiskey a long time ago. For whatever reason, he never did sell the sword itself. I want to restore it to its former glory. Oh, yeah, damn those people with their little habits. Alright, shimmer. Here it is. These belong to a series of objects that were designed to slot into armor or weaponry. They induce calm rage in the face of the unimaginable. Oh, sorry about that. They induce calm rage in the face of the unimaginable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay one step ahead. The Knight of Thorns famously wore a shimmer on his chest plate, but it didn't save him from being slain in the Battle of Sotherfell in 1356. Armor worn by the Knight of Thorns. There is something missing here, so maybe that's where the object would be placed. It looks like it has 3 round areas over a center circular piece. So that's what we're looking at, I guess. Do I even have something like that? Do I have something like that, maybe? No, this isn't it. Where could that object be? Which one is it? This looks a lot like it could be that, but it looks like there's something here to be inserted. Okay, let's see. Okay, this pendant would fit into the slot shown in the sketch. Yeah, indeed. The top has an obsidian gemstone hint at calm rage. Ah, yeah, I forgot to check on the gemstones. Whereas the malachite suggests foresight. I'm staying one step ahead. Yeah, indeed. I really stayed on the shape and the look. I should have seen the gemstones, yes. know, for history's sake, let's do it. Jade. No. It has malachite, I said. Here it is. Amantic. Dark green. Straight. The fourth eye is stone of sight, yeah. And then it's obsidian, a stone of fire and fury, and topaz, a stone of strength. So yeah, makes total sense. Freddy Lamp. Hello, Freddy. I work at the steel mill in Keswick, and I don't think there's one of us that hasn't suffered a nasty burn. Do you have anything that can protect against that sort of thing? I sure do. Something to protect against fire. Or something like fire. I need protection, so... Oh, fire. Yeah, fire. Siren Ward. Made from basilic scales, a material known to endure intense heat, these unusual objects can permit the bearer to withstand fire and flame and remain unarmed. They do not, however, offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. And that's a basilisk, so the scales are highly prized. And if I remember, I have something that looks a bit scaly, like this one. It also has 3 stones. Those look like obsidians, which is fire and fury, volcanic. Obsidian is volcanic. And this looks like amber or topaz. It could be topaz. Stone of strength. Or it could be amber. Yeah, it looks more like amber. So I think that's the one. The item features the basilisk scale, yeah, here it is. The amber and obsidian gemstone skin had a connection to fire, so that's the one. Thanks. My wife will be relieved. I found this down the side of the counter here just now while I was waiting. Don't know if it's anything important or not. Oh, thank you. That's where you were. That's the last piece of the table. Well, what do you know? Well, hello there. What are you? This closes it? Yeah. I could see the fields, I guess. What if I put some of those? Like, let's try this one. It says Diurnic seal, so let's see the Diurnic field first of the day. Big circle here, small circle down the center, and this diamond shape. So, oh yeah. So that's a unique seal. So that's a unique field. Well, it's not one of those. So objects have a field, right? Oh, that's a Dionic field. Alright, so I can always identify the fields from these. So these could help me identify the fields. And then recognize what kind of fields those objects emit. And so, for example, here, this is for these things, I would guess, which is the spiral, or then three circles, and then this, which is a different type of field. What kind of fields are those, though? I guess I would have to check on every one. Let's see the celestial one. So, Selenic. It has this one here. So that's a Selenic one. Alright, it's the number 3 here. Alright, okay, next is the Dreadic of the Earth. I will change these here and here. So that's the Dreadic. It's number 2 here. Alright, and then what else? Diurnic of the day, we saw that, and then it's Noctic of the night. It is with this one. Yeah, big circle here, small circle there. Oh, so that's a Noctic, the first one here. And then it's Mantic and Wyxic, of the mind and of the body. The Mantic is with that kind of diamond, like a prism, an uneven prism. So it's this one. And the circles are on the far ends, yes. That's a Mantic, alright? And the Wyxic is almost inverted. This comes here and this comes here. Oh, that's the Wyxic. Oh, correct. Okay. I think I know. I think I understand them now. So we need 3 items, and one has that field, which is Noctic. This is a Wyxic. We need a Noctic, and we need a Selenic, and we need, let's see. This is Diurnic. We need a Dreadic. This is a Noctic, so this goes here. Now we need a Dreadic. Oh, this looks like a Selenic one, but it's odd. Alright, you go there. And I need a Dreadic now. Yeah, that's you. Oh. Alright. Well, hello. It shows like something like a plant and the moon and gold detailing laid over the stone, so it's just gilded. It's warm and smooth. Nothing to remark on subtle sound or inner perception. All right. So that can be archived, and now that's the only one. Alright. So this one remains, but I don't have the other one. Okay, I think I can close this now for a while. Audrey Bell. Judgment is coming. We worship the warrior not out of love, but because he is powerful, because he demands our fear. What use is a god that you are not afraid of? Those of us who have read Holgar's teachings have known about the prophecy for a long time, and now the casket will finally be opened. It contains his final lesson for those who will not kneel. It contains his retribution against the sinful. It contains his divine rage. My preparations are underway to celebrate his wrath and prove our devotion. For now, a veiled fan is all I require. A veiled fan? So what is a veiled fan? A veiled fan is brightly colored in the light, but it clouds over after a short period in total darkness. They can be used to command attention from individuals or small groups of people. Public speakers sometimes use them as a substitute for charisma. So that's what she needs to rally up her cult, I would guess. So what do I do? Just put items and... Okay, what haven't I recognized yet? Wait. If the public speakers use them, that means they wear them, right? Brightly colored in the light. So we need something that is brightly colored. Okay, what is brightly colored? The pendants, mostly. This is the Eye of Kernonos, so nothing. This is brightly colored. A devil glows in total darkness. I have something here that can make total darkness. This one. So let's put you here. Alright, so what other thing haven't I? This, but it's not brightly colored. This is bright, but it's of a successor. Alright, these are brightly colored. Alright, this is also brightly colored, but not too bright. That's a spirit eye. This is... Okay, so that leaves this one. This doesn't look that bright. I mean... Doesn't look like it's shining, but oh well. So let's see. Which one of you will be clouded? Oh, that was easy. Well, hello. This item is brightly colored, and when placed in darkness, a drawer or cupboard, for example, the eye darkens. Let's put you back. End of day 10. The two men fought as the heavens opened and lightning flashed across the night. One man wrested the casket from the other's grasp and leaped to strike his horse, galloping off into the cold, wet darkness. A triangle. Okay, so